Yo, so how you been?
Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. I've been good. I've been
Well,
enjoying life. Can't complain.
yeah. Are you
Mm.
like, cause we had the whole COVID situation. So like, are you like happy? Are you like, were you stressed? People was depressed. People lost people. All kinds of shit has
I
gone down.
mean, it hasn't really affected me directly.
Yeah,
I haven't lost nobody close, but I know a lot of people, close to me have lost people, whatever the case. And it's a sad thing to hear that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's unfortunate.
Was you still making money?
No, I actually had things canceled to be completely honest with you. The clubs are
Yeah,
shut down. That was one thing I was dealing with. Um, I had, bookings and stuff that's supposed to go through that actually didn't go through due to COVID regulations and clubs shutting down and stuff like that. So it was not such a positive thing. I mean, I know it affected everybody differently, but it was not such a positive thing for me, I would
yeah.
say,
I think that's something that me and my friends always talk about. Like, yo, what is dancers doing? What are strippers doing? Like, how are strippers making money right now? Like, we was always like, yo, how they making money? Like, what was that world or community like? What?
So I was doing private parties before I actually started going to a completely different county to work, where they was just like, fuck COVID, we gonna do, and they was still popping. Once I found out about that, I was like, okay. But I was doing private parties before then, and the private parties were actually pretty lit because everybody from the clubs was wondering, hey, what's going on? Where the party at? Just
Yeah.
because the clubs ain't open don't mean people don't want entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out.
Okay, so like,
hmm
so you was doing the private parties before COVID or during COVID?
No, during COVID.
During COVID. Okay. So
Yeah.
were you new to that space?
Yeah, in that within that time frame, it was pretty new to me.
Yeah. Did you have to put a mask on and shit?
I didn't do none of that. That's the crazy part. Like, I was one of those people like, man, fuck COVID. I got a good
Yeah.
immune system. Like, I eat my vegetables. I'm good. That shit
Yeah.
ain't gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
I was just one of those people.
Did you have like any homegirls or any stories where like girls were stripping, but now they got to the point where they had to sell pussy to make some money?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No, I would
You don't think
say
it was going down like that?
no.
Oh,
Because you gotta
okay.
understand, like, sex sells, and that's one of the biggest industries, COVID or not. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you put a mask on, a nigga will still fuck you or still want entertainment. I mean, that's just the way we think nowadays. So no, not at all. If you was
Yeah.
gonna do that, you was gonna do that before. It ain't get to, oh, times are so hard, I'm gonna just do any and everything.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. So, because I was like, yo, if the clubs are not open, you know what I'm saying, which is like, that's like the venue for the main business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really think about private parties like that because I'm thinking not everybody's going to get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to be in a private party, you feel me?
True.
So, the rest, the ones that are not chosen, the ones that's not as pretty as you, like, what the fuck is they going to do?
They travel. A lot of them travel. I've also heard girls say they go to different states or whatever. Like I said, I travel. I was going all the way to a different county. And it was crazy, because of COVID, other girls were traveling like that. So you got to be picked. It turned into, okay, we got a certain number of girls. If you don't get here by this time, there's no way you're going to get picked. And you can be there by that time, but you got to get picked. Like, it was crazy.
Like, get picked as in, like, you would show up in the lobby and they would say, you can come when you can't come?
Like, well, picked in terms of we have a certain amount of girls. If it get down to the crunch time, they're going to pick who they want. That's just straight facts. And that's what was going on. So it was very crazy because
picked. It's like you arrive and they say you can come in, you can't come in. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how's the picking happening?
Okay, so let's say they say, okay, in this club we'll allow 40 girls, right?
Okay.
So after you get about to like 35, they all kind of, because as it gets later, certain girls are gonna be there early. They know they're gonna get in cool. But as it gets later and we get close to that cap number, that's when you gotta pick. You might have 10 girls rolled in, but okay, we only got 5 girls that's gonna be here.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick who's gonna go. And after that, you tell everybody you go home. You shut the doors.
Word.
And that's what they was doing. So we had to get there early as hell. I mean, girls with a completely different routine. Because usually some clubs, at certain times you roll in, you have a routine. But then you had to be there early. And for the girls that was from that area, it was cool. But for me, traveling, going back and forth every day, it was a nightmare.
and I don't think people even think about that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just want to see you in the thong and the lingerie, but they don't realize that you have to literally wake up, brush your teeth. Like, you know what I mean? Some people, if you have kids, you got to go drop your kids off to somebody. Then you know you got to get to work, and you might not even get in. You know, and then you have to leave with your makeup on and everything. Probably go home and cry. Who knows? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's tough, but I mean, it trained you to be there early though, for real. You know, so yeah.
Okay, because I feel like there is a stigma. You know what I mean? Where some people just feel like strippers are not professional. They're not professionals. You know what I'm saying?
What?
And I'm gonna say this. This is not you, but like I've had like. You know what I mean? Certain like schedules to do interviews where there was no show. You know what I mean? So even I've had those conversations. I'm like, yeah, like it might be a DMV thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? You're different, obviously. But is that have you heard that before? Or is this...
I mean, to me, I think that there's a really big stereotype around dancers. Yeah. Because it's just the profession and all of that type of stuff, everything that go with it. But one thing you gotta say is like not everybody is the same. You know what I'm saying? Some people take their money and take their hustle serious. If you got somebody that's like that, they're gonna be straight up with you. But that just goes into character and how serious they are and how serious their hustle is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's a DMV thing. That's a person thing. That's a character thing. That just shows who they are. Yeah. You gotta know who you're dealing with.
That's facts. That's facts. So like, you know, outside of, you know, dancing, you know, I feel like we with this whole new world, like I go online, man, and women are getting it, you know, like finessing the shit out of niggas. Like it's the thing, you know, even if it's not a finesse, it's like you still gotta give me some type of material, you know, things to be with me. It's like you gotta pay for my time now. Cause women are like, we used to love y'all and cook for y'all, but y'all would still go fuck other bitches. So now we got to get something worth it. So like, I want a bag. I want this. If you're gonna fuck with me, you know, you done seen Quavo, you done seen Quavo and Saweetie. Like, you know, I can't fuck with a nigga if he ain't paying my rent, if he ain't buying this and that. You know what I mean? Do you subscribe to that nature of womanhood?
So, my position on this is very different. Okay. So what's going on? What we got to understand is I feel like men have a lot of mentors. They have a lot of teachers. You can go to the barbershop with your problems or something a woman did and he going to school you on it. But as women, we don't have that. It's a lot of shame. It's a lot of, oh, you a hoe or you did this. It's a lot of judgment. It's a lot of, you know, wanting to be better. It's a lot of competition. We don't have real teachers anymore. And even out of the teachers that we do have, a lot of them, okay, you only going to teach your daughter. Like it's limited. It's not like I'm gonna teach every woman that I come in contact with. It's very limited. So I think where we started was you have sluts or thoughts or whatever the case where they fucking for free. And I think what's different is now they learn that, oh, you mean to tell me I ain't gotta fuck for free? I can get this out of it. I can get that out of it. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah. I mean, to me. Why do that if you can get something out of it? I mean, dudes shouldn't just be getting over like that at the end of the day.
But how do you, see, here's the thing, right? Because I feel like as men, yeah, culturally, in a lot of places, men are like supposed to be providers, right? But I think the part where it makes it, the contrary aspect is the fact that I feel like some women would look at it like, oh, he's tricking off of me, or I'm manipulating him, or I got this nigga around my fingers. You know, you might be with your homegirls laughing at him like, yo, I got this nigga to buy me this. Where maybe he just got it because he likes you. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So where does that line get drawn where you can respect the man who's taking care of you as to, you know, just looking at the nigga like he's a clown, you can get him to do whatever you want, like, you know.
So one is character. Again, you got to know who you're dealing with. And then two, it's intentions. If this dude ain't being pure with you, you know he got a girlfriend, he fucking around, he don't care what you do, make your money. I mean, it shouldn't be free. You got a wife or whatever the case. But if he's trying to be genuine, then that's where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you not trying to take him for a fool or try to play him or whatever, like, be honest with him. Yeah. But I mean, it's both sides. You got men trying to play women just like you got women trying to play men. So I mean, that one, it's just tricky.
Have you ever played a man for his money?
No. I'm very upfront. To be completely honest with you, I've been in a lot of different situations. Okay. Seriously. But my character, it can't be, like, I can't be seen in a negative light. I'm not evil. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice person, and I'm genuine, and I'm loyal to the right people. You know what I'm saying? And that's just going to show through my actions because that's my character. So, no, I'm very upfront.
Yeah. But have you ever told a man, like, if you want to fuck with me, you got to pay my rent. You got to do this.
Yeah. If that's what it is. But I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to sit up there and act like, oh, I want to be with you, and the whole time I want my... No, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah. So you would never have a guy who want to take care of you, spend on you, buy you this and that. If you don't want to fuck him, you would not have him do that.
If he don't want to, he don't have to.
I'm talking about you.
It'd be part of it. No, I'm saying usually would. I do have it set up to where stuff is online, whatever. They just send me money, whatever the case. I ain't gonna hold you. But usually that is part of it.
Okay. So you have like niggas online who like fantasize over you and they send you money. Okay. So then I guess there is that. Okay, so you will still fuck with a nigga. Well, these niggas is not in your vicinity. They're like online type of shit, like far away, might be in other cities.
Might be in other states or whatever the case.
So that don't really count. I'm talking about like a person that you can drive to, that can drive to you, right? If, you know what I'm saying? If that man wants to take care of you, but you think this nigga is ugly as shit, you know what I mean? And you don't want to fuck him, would you still let him spend his money on you? Let's keep it real.
First off, I'm not going to let nobody not spend their money on me, but I am going to have a conversation as to, like, what are you looking for? What do you want? What's going on? Usually it's some type of an arrangement. Like, I've had, like, sugar baby, sugar daddy arrangements before, so I'm used to that. But I'm not out here just trying to play with people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you would let him know, you know what I mean? Let him know. But at the end of the day, if he wants to spend, you're not gonna say no to that. I mean,
yeah, but it's gonna be something like, okay, if you want to treat me to a date or something cool. But if you want to go further than that, then that's where we have a conversation. Yeah. If it's not gonna happen, I'm not interested. That's what it is. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything I don't want to do. You know, money aside, I'm not gonna do anything I don't want to do. And I've gotten offers. Crazy ass offer.
So I'm about to drop an offer right now. Like, so this nigga is ugly. You don't like him. You're not attracted to him. But he talking about 100,000 for some sex. You just gonna close your eyes and do
it? So I'm a little different. You do have women that go for looks. Okay. I'm not a looks person. I'm a character person. Who are you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters most to me. It's not really about that. If you are like evil, if you are like, you know, a really bad person, you bring bad energy. No. I don't care the amount of money. No. I'm not taking what goes along with that. No. Yeah. But it's not going to be I don't find you attractive. I don't want to do. No. I don't go based off of attraction. Yeah. I go based off of energies and who you are.
Like, so you spiritual?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand that. So, like, you know, when it comes to, you know, you saying it's not about looks, is it like more like mental thing? Like, you know, a guy that you're messing with. Now, I'm not even talking about like no sugar daddy shit. I'm just talking in general, like guys that you're messing with, right? Is it more mental for you? Like, if the nigga can get in your mind, that's what turns you on type of thing. You know what I mean?
I think that goes along with who you are and your character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain traits that definitely stand out. Mentally, being able to have certain conversations and whatnot, I think that's part of it. Definitely.
Yeah. Because this whole thing, I think it's called sapiosexual or something like that. Like where, like there are women who say they only get turned on by like what you say to them that gets in their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what turns them on. It's a whole thing. I don't really believe this shit, but you know what I mean? So they say if you can get in their mind, that's the only way they really get turned on. So they don't get turned on just by the physical aspect. You know, it starts with the mind and then it can get to the physical. You know what I'm saying? And then there are some women who just like, you know, they're horny all the fucking time. So as soon as you touch them, it's like they don't go. You know what I mean?
I get what
so
you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, which one are you? Like, you know, are you like always on go, or like, because you know, there's some women like they might like you, but it would take a long time. You know what I'm saying? For them to really like open up. It could be whatever happens in their past. You know what I'm saying? It could be whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then there's some women that's just like straight up. They don't care. Bust it open. Let's go, nigga. Just give me a shot, you know? So which one are you?
So like I said, it's not really about the physical attraction to me. It's about how you treat me, what you do, whatever the case. Now, it can be ready to go like that based off of the actions. And like I said, finding out who you are, how you are. It can be quick. It don't take that long to read a person. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about those actions. What would turn you the fuck on like right away?
Oh
like,
my gosh. Turning me the fuck on right away is being a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Paying for everything, wanting to impress me, like all of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Really taking the time out or whatever the case. Yeah.
So like taking you out, opening the doors, walking on the right side of the street.
Yes.
Like
want to know
paying.
what I love to eat, paying, taking me, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Talking about, oh, I really want to enjoy myself with you. You know, let's have an experience. Let's have a conversation, spending time, all of that type of stuff. What you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So can that first date turn you the fuck on?
Hell yeah.
Because y'all, you know, he did everything right. You like, yo, this thing. Okay.
Hell yeah.
But do you like toxic shit too, though? Outside of this all gentleman shit, because you know some women like the toxicity. You know, they, you know, you tell her get the fuck out your crib. That's when she come back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no. I don't like that. No, I don't like to be disrespected.
Okay.
To me, that's not cool.
That don't turn you on.
No, fuck no, that don't turn me on. I like to be choked in certain shit, but I don't like to be disrespected. No, I don't even like to be called a bitch by a dude. Like, no.
You said you like to be choked in certain shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You talking about like during sex or just like?
Yeah, like during sex and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm very submissive. I love that shit, but I don't like to be disrespected. To me, it's a difference.
Yeah.
You know.
You never had a phase where you were just dating toxic men?
I would say when I was younger, but it wouldn't be like over and over and over again. I had a toxic man. I learned from it. I moved on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like when it comes to toxic men, right? Do the women stay because the sex, or they stay for what reason? Because it's like, you know, do y'all just like the feeling, just to have a feeling? Because I feel like the guys who are always nice and like they're just boring. They don't give you no feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga that's just like doll, just like opening doors, all that. You want the nigga that's gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Gives you a feeling. You feel me? Like, you know?
So certain women do. But I feel like that goes to childhood. You know what I'm saying? What you were around when you were growing up. I wasn't around that. So I personally don't like that. I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people can get off on that because that's what they used to. That's what they contribute to love because that's what they saw their mom go through. That's what they saw their grandma go through. Whatever the case, it's generational. But outside of that, it's a few different reasons why a woman would stay. Number one, she's not built up as a woman, meaning that she has to rely on a man to validate her and her worth. Number two would be she's in love. When you're in love, love makes you do crazy things. There's different levels to love. And when you're in a deep level, I'm sad to say it, but a dude can do whatever they want to you. They can even kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, so like, if you, let's say this, you fall in love with a guy, right? And you say, yo, I love you, right? Mm-hmm. And he says, I'm not there yet. Are you staying or are you leaving?
Once you fall in love, you are in love. Like I said, there's different levels of love.
But what if he's not there? He said, I'm not there with you.
You still staying.
You staying?
Once you're staying? In love.
I'm asking you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Oh, you staying? Okay.
Yes,
and you going to wait for him to catch up?
I would hope so.
Okay.
If not, I got to take myself to the stages of getting rid of him and breaking it off. But that's the reason why I have a lot of things in place to know what he wants, where he's going, you know, where he is at each step. Because if you don't protect yourself, then that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I've been through enough to know how to protect myself.
And based on what you said, I could tell that you have been through, like, you understand, because you said I will put myself through the process of getting rid of him.
Oh yeah. Oh, I fully know. I fully know.
You know the stages,
been through
like
all of it. Trust me, I'd have been through all of it at this point.
Yeah.
So,
because you know, like they say, like a woman will leave you and she gonna physically be there, but she's like gone. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't care no more. She's not really there. You know, she's just waiting for the moment to just walk away.
It's a process. You gotta wing yourself away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the longest it took for you to leave a man?
Oh my God. I would say maybe 3 to 6 months. I don't remember exactly how long. Because like I said, it's a process. Nobody sits there like, okay, it's been a month. It's been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be a long time.
Okay.
And you just distance yourself. You start by, okay, I'm not going to call him. Then, okay, I'm not going to see him no more. Okay, it's steps. But you wing yourself off. You wing off that dependency. You wing off all of that so you can really see the truth.
Okay. And like throughout that time, are y'all still having sex or y'all not having sex? So that 3 months you're not having sex?
No, hell no. You don't have sex with that person.
Okay. So do they know that you are getting rid of them?
Oh yeah, they know something that's going on, and that's when they start freaking out. Oh my God, we haven't had sex. Oh my God, she's not picking up the phone. What's she doing? You know, that's when they're gonna show you. Oh, I want you. That's when they're gonna be in your face. But see, once you gone, once your mind is made up, none of that's gonna work. But that's when they're gonna want it to work. That's when they're gonna be in your face.
So a nigga realized that he's about to lose whatever that he cherishes, but you're gone and you're not gonna give him another chance. Yeah. Do y'all take enjoyment in that? Let's keep it real. Do y'all like to see him like go get you the flowers, go buy you the shit that you asked him a year ago that he never did? You see him doing that? You know, do y'all like? Are y'all like, you know, like kind of like you see him suffering? Do y'all like that? Let's be real.
So, I think depending on the relationship, sometimes it's good to at least one time hear him out and see what he's gonna do. Give him a test. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do everything to change. Now, like I said, if it's just you and this person, your girlfriend or boyfriend, you can part ways. But you got kids and you married, it's not that easy. I say you should at least try at least one time.
But I'm saying though, when you're done and he's doing all these things now, do y'all get some type of enjoyment seeing the man suffer trying to get you back?
No, it's annoying.
Oh, for real?
It's annoying.
So it's like you don't want that, like
no.
Okay.
Because you see the truth. It's like if somebody telling you, I love you, I want to be with you, but you see from their actions, no, you don't. No, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
So you can tell, like, okay, you only doing this because I'm leaving.
Yeah,
like,
you see it clearly.
If I stay, you're going to get back to who you are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You see it clearly. When you wing yourself off, you see it clearly.
Yeah. Has a man ever gotten his mom to try to beg you to stay?
No, not to beg to stay. Yeah. Maybe to have like a conversation or, you know, tell me what's going on with him or whatever the case to try to figure out what's going on. But to beg me to stay, no.
Okay.
You know
how would you look at that if a man really like was down bad, like, and guy's mom to call you like, yo, you know, stay with my son because he's in love with you?
I would speak the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say I never had that happen before, but I speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not an evil person. I'm not a bad person. Yeah. You can question me on anything that I've done, and I'm going to explain it to you. So I would just tell them the truth. Look, this is what happened. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. You at the age where, like, you know, you approach men, or you still just wait for, you know, them to spit their game, like, you know?
I've done both.
Okay.
I've done both.
Like, you would literally tell a man, like, yo, I'm like, how would you do it? Like,
so the way that I start the conversation is flawless. I just act like I know him. Hey, you look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Yeah, I think I know you from IG, right? Oh, dang. And then, you know, I just started like that because they can't prove that I don't know them. And then just start talking. And
so at what point do you expect him to lead after you have made that initiation?
That is a good question. When do I expect him to lead? I guess from the date.
Okay.
Because
so
I'm
who asked for the date then?
I would.
Oh, you
go out
for
drinks? You want to,
okay.
yeah. If I'm pursuing you, yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
And you paying for the date, that first date?
No. I'm not paying for the date. No. My only job is to just find out a few things about you, quick conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for your number. And I'm going to just be like, hey, you want to go out for drinks or something like that? Now, you got to agree. If you're not with it, okay, you say no. So.
How you know he's going to pay, though? Are you going to ask him, like, okay, I'm asking you on a date, but you got to pay? Or
no. I don't know. I don't know. That one's kind of weird. Like, I've only once had a guy ask me to pay on a date. And I think it was some shit of where, like, he knew somebody I knew, so they was trying to set me up or whatever the case. But I don't get guys to just ask me shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. I don't know if I just come off as a lady. I don't know. But I'm not paying on first date. Okay. I'm not doing it.
So you gonna ask the nigga on the date, and then when the check comes, you just gonna sit there.
I'm gonna sit there and smile. Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. As it should be, you know what I mean? Because
exactly.
Even to go to take an initiative, like, you know, a girl would call me, right? Say what you doing. I say what I'm doing. She say something, and she just expects me to lead the whole conversation. Why y'all like that? You know, it's like I'm on the phone and it's like, okay, you called me. Let's see if she can lead the conversation. But y'all, so like it's in y'all's nature, y'all want men to lead. That's how I see it. But I feel like in today's society, there's also like a whole new women's movement where it's like I could do it on my own. I'm independent. I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's niggas that's also it's like, okay, then pay the dinner or pay half of it, you know? All right, why am I going to protect you if you're saying that you can do what I can do, you know? Why am I going to stop and help you fix your tire if you're saying that you don't need a man, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like, oh, protect us, do this. It's like there are women who are saying they don't need men, but they still have expectations from men to be men. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's a little, you know, but there are women who just accept their role. You know what I'm saying? Some people think it was created. Some people think that's nature, that women are supposed to let men lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you subscribe to? Do you think, you know, women should let men lead? Men are supposed to be the head? Or, you know, what's your politics?
I do believe that men are supposed to be the head. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're supposed to be providers or whatever. You got to break that down into the roles. Women are more nurturers or whatever the case. Now, yes, you might have a job, you might do whatever. But that's just the way that it's supposed to be. The problem is that you got generation after generation where you see nothing but just women taking on those roles. And like for me personally, that was how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? My mom was sitting up there taking care of everything. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to learn that. I had to relearn it. And the problem is you don't have a lot of women that got teachers out here, or you don't have a lot of women that take that seriously to learn that. So they think, okay, what I know, what I seen passed down from my mom, from my grandma, this is right. Which is, oh, I can do it all myself. Miss Independent, whatever. I don't need this. But they don't have the knowledge. They need to learn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like being submissive to a man is like losing power?
So the way that it's supposed to be and the way that I look at it, it's not supposed to be where a woman has no voice. It's supposed to be like a back and forth thing. You make the final decision, you're the head, but you come to me and you talk to me about it. I'm going to give you wisdom. I'm going to show you a different perspective, and you got to consider that. Now, if you don't have a man that's going to hear you out, that's going to come to you, and that's going to consider what you're saying, then that man is not a man, he's a boy. And I do not believe that you should bow down or have a boy as the head. I do not believe. He's not ready.
Yeah. But shouldn't you know before you even date that person or get into a relationship with that person, you know? Like, why would a woman even get into a situation with a guy who can't lead to say that that man is not a man and they're a boy? Like, you should know that from jump, right?
A lot of times, no. Nowadays, you know, things are so sped up, it's so quick. It's hard because men know how to, they know how to accept rejection. They know how to, spit the game. They know how to look good. They know how to set it up to be the perfect man or be what you want. You know what I'm saying? To throw you off. And so even women got to learn how to, okay, how can I figure out who this man is outside of the facade? And it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Okay. Okay. Are you the friend that gives friends advice, or you the friend that like you make the mistakes they learn from in a way, like what type of friend are you, with your homegirls, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the friend that been there, done that.
Okay.
If you don't want to listen to me, cool, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Okay. And everything that I say happens because I've been there. I done been through some shit, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they probably get in the way. I don't want to listen, but you gotta let people learn on their own.
Yeah. Mhm. You got any kids?
I don't.
Okay. Do you want kids at all or not?
I do, but no time now. You know what I'm saying? I spent all the money to get my body done. I done paid for my abs. I'm happy with them. I don't want no kids messing it up right now.
You selfish.
Can't hold you. It is what it is. Yeah. You'll be selfish too. When you put time, money, and pain into something, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just mess that up. Okay.
So are you in love with, who you are, the body that you have, like what you spend the money on,
Yeah, I'm in love with myself.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You know how they say, like, when you do one surgery, you get addicted, then you want to do another. Are you addicted, or?
I don't think it's an addiction. I think you're trying to play God. You're trying to fix everything that you feel or society has made you feel is not already perfect. Yeah. So that's what it is. Not an addiction. It's you trying to fix or you trying to recreate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have that though.
Have you ever felt that?
Yes, I have. That's very true and very real. Once you start getting something, you realize, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was born this way, but I could fix this. Then you start pointing out stuff. Okay, somebody used to tease me on my nose. Damn, I want a new nose. You start doing it. And especially during your healing times and your surgery, that's when you really down. You depressed, you hurt, everything. You know what I'm saying? You start picking on yourself and you start picking yourself apart. And if you're not strong, if you're not headstrong, if you don't know why you did what you did and have a reason, a lot of the times, it takes a lot of people. It has a big toll on your mental health. Because
you did say that you are spiritual also. So
yes.
So then do you look at it like you are committing a sin?
No, for me, no.
Okay. Mm-mm. Like you don't look at it like I'm going against God. Like you don't look at like, oh, okay, what I'm doing is wrong, and like I might have a bad karma because I'm going against God's creation, like being your body.
No.
Okay.
To me, he created.
So what does the depression come from then?
Okay, so the depression comes from you wanting to look like something else. We are naturally perfect, made in God's image. But what happens? We see shit that's fake on TV, on magazines, and we want that. We want to recreate that. We want to be something that we've been exposed to. So that's where that comes from. We trying to do that. What we seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how do you get to getting your confidence where you kind of let it all go and say, this new body is what I wanted and I got it, and so fuck everything else?
So after you get your surgery, like I said, there's a time before you get to what you want that you're going to be completely opposite. Mm-hmm. You go from being like in the middle, wanting to be here, but you go here. And then you have to heal to get back to it. So as you're healing, you get to being what you want to be, but it takes a long time. So as that happens, that's when you got to rebuild yourself back up, invest in your mental health and get yourself good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you, would you say women get their bodies for men, for the, satisfaction of men?
It's all different types of motives. Like I said, it could just be, oh, I seen this girl with her body done. She looked good. She had attention. I'm jealous. I want it too. Or maybe it could be over, man. Oh, he cheated on me with a girl with her body done. I want to be able to look like that so he won't cheat on me. Everybody has different motives and reasons why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, y'all getting chose by who? Men, right? So ultimately, like, wouldn't y'all want to get that body? For
True,
niggas?
but I don't think you need a body to get a man. If that was true, then every man married today would have a bad bitch as a wife. And I think we all know that is not true.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, you know, there's different calibers of men, right? So if you've seen rappers pull up with women who got their body done and, you know, they're looking all spicy and shit, they walking, you know, you see Drake with his chicks, you know, you're like, if I get this body, I might be able to get somebody like a Drake. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that?
No, hell no. I mean, because look at Drake's wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it sounds good, but in theory, no. Everybody has different tastes or whatever the case. Yeah. A lot of women just got to know their worth. You don't need surgery to elevate yourself. You can elevate yourself and be bad and look good just how you are.
So if you had a daughter that wanted to get surgery, would you say you don't need it, or would you say, yeah, I'll help you?
Of course I would say she don't need it. And I would try to figure out why she wanted it. Because I would tell her, look, you're going to go chasing after this. You might not even get this. It's plenty of people who wanted something that they saw because they were exposed to it. And guess what? They the completely opposite. They look, you know, disfigured, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm perfect, but only thing I can do is tell my story.
Yeah.
I originally got it for money. You know what I'm saying? I'm stripping, I'm dancing. I see the girls that got big ass and titties, you know, it look good. They making more money. That's what I wanted. And the other thing was I was very top heavy, ain't had no ass. So I wanted to even it out. You know what I'm saying? Just enhance the natural beauty. I didn't want nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
So all I can do is just tell my story.
Yeah. Okay. So you would advise her not to get it. Did you have anybody to tell you like, hey, you shouldn't get it, or you know, or anybody who even talked to you about it, like this is what you're gonna go through, or you just was like just eager and you just went and got it because you know you saw other people with it and they was making money, you wanted to make money too?
I had everybody tell me that I shouldn't go, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody.
Family members, friends,
everybody,
even the other dancers.
I don't really associate with too many dancers because to me that's work. You know, I'm not there to talk and have fun. I'm there to make money. But everybody that I came in contact with and had the conversation and who knew tried to talk me out of it. Every single person. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up going out the country to get it done on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I turned against everyone. You know what I'm saying? I prayed to God. You know what I'm saying? He was on my side. So I went and I got it. Yeah. That was my story.
Okay. And like when you came back, was anybody disappointed, like family members or whoever that was telling you don't get it? That you kind of like left, you didn't tell anybody, I'm assuming. You just
I told everybody.
So when because you said you went by yourself, so like they still knew you was going to do it.
Yeah, they knew.
Cool,
everybody knew what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm a Taurus, so I'm very stubborn. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So even when they were saying no, you were like, I'm doing it.
It's my body. You know what I'm saying? I take care of myself, and that's another reason why I did it. You know what I'm saying? You don't take care of me, whatever the case. You're not helping me out in my life when I'm going through hard shit. You ain't there, so it's just like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Even my mom, even my parents, they don't take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect what you're saying, but respectfully, you got to respect my decisions. Yeah.
So would you also respect your daughter's decision, or would you feel away even though
I
you
would
tell
respect
her
her decision. It'd be one of those things where I can tell her exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. But I let her do what she's going to do. Yeah.
Okay. Like, did you start seeing that she was getting more attention from men?
Initially, no. My first surgery, people were saying I looked the same, like before my surgery. It's crazy. But like I said, you look worse before you look better. A lot of people don't know that. You swell and stuff like that. So you may not look all that different.
So was you like, damn, I spent all this money?
I mean, for me, I was good, but I had a hater. Right? She's supposed to be a friend, but I had a hater. She was the one putting in my mind, man, you waste your money and this don't look good and everybody don't like it. You know, you got haters. And sometimes when you down and in that vulnerable state, that's when they're going to attack you the most. That's when you're going to see it.
Yeah. Like, why in women friend groups, why y'all stab each other in the back like that? You know, I feel like first of all, women would lie and be like, girl, you look amazing, when they know she don't. You know, you never, us men, we don't be lying to our niggas. Y'all do that shit. Like, the worst looking chick in the group will pop out and y'all be like, damn, she's fine. But then they'll turn around and tell people like, yeah, she's ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if like, you gonna tell your homegirl that she's cute when you know she does not look good, right? But if a nigga comes and pick her over you, you're gonna be upset. Like, why this nigga pick her? Like, she don't look good. You get what I'm saying? Why don't y'all tell each other the truth? Like, are y'all always in competition like that? Like all the time when it comes to women, even the ones that you are close to? Is it?
So for some women, it is competition, but I think it's character. You know what I'm saying? There's some women like me, right? If you beautiful, you beautiful. Even if you're not, I'm still going, like, if I like your dress or whatever, I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you look pretty and I don't think you look pretty. But if I like your shoes or I like your outfit, that's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about, making you feel uncomfortable, telling you lies and stuff. But there are some women who want to do that to get close to you so that they can stab you in the back or turn around and tell other people your business. But it's just a jealousy thing. That's what they do to try to tear you down because they know that you are above them. So they want to do anything to tear you down, knock you down, mess you up because it makes them feel better. And then in turn, in some cases, it raises their value. If I can make people think that you bad or you not as good as you look or whatever, you got all of these issues and, oh, I look good, then that's what they want.
Yeah. No, I hear that. It might be tied into men again because you guys get chose by men, right? So it's like y'all gotta kind of, in a way, prepare yourself to be chosen, right? That's why, like, a nigga wake up, you don't put on no makeup and none of that shit. But women wake up, you gotta do your hair, you gotta do your makeup, you go outside, niggas looking at you. Okay, I want this one. So it's like I feel like with you and with your homegirls, y'all always competing in a way because y'all got to get picked by men. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
But that's not even the case. And this is the thing that I want to say to all my women. Like, if we can see ourselves through men's eyes, you wouldn't be doing that. There's no need for any jealousy. If we see ourselves through men's eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You wouldn't do all of that. You don't need makeup. You don't need your hair, all of this crazy stuff. Like, dudes don't really be paying all that attention. You know what I'm saying? Certain things they pay attention to. Yeah. But they not as picky as a woman would pick herself apart. They not as picky as women would pick other women apart. So I think we just need to learn our value and also see how men see us. Then we wouldn't be jealous.
Yeah. I mean, some niggas don't even look at your fingernails.
That's what
toes.
I'm saying.
They don't
the intricate
look at your shoes.
Only a woman would be like, "Ooh, her nails ain't good. her hair not brushed." A dude is gonna be like, "Her ass is fat. You have a nice shape. You have a nice personality. Whatever they go for. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
And we just, as women, we need to know that. We need to learn that. Like, stop all this being jealous shit. It's not cool.
But you made a really good point when we started talking. You said y'all don't have mentors.
Yeah, we don't have teachers. Like I said, I went through years of learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because generationally, for me, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to hold you. It's fucked up. So I had to learn.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, why the hell? And then I was like, I refuse to repeat that pattern. So, yeah. And
I've been told this, like, because I had the conversation about the mentorship, and she was like, the mentor also be jealous of the mentee because they think you might take their spot, So that's why I'm like, yo, with women, is it always competition? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like...
It's jealousy.
Yeah, like men in a sense run the world, so there's not a lot of positions for women, right? Even if it's a company, it might be 10 men working there and 2 women who hold higher positions. So if you have a mentee, somebody you're training, they might take your spot because there's not a lot of spots. You feel me? So
I think it's about age. I don't think it's about taking a spot. If you got somebody, like a lot of mentors that I know, You know what I'm saying? They might be married and all of that stuff. So they already spoken for. They trying to teach the other, you know, younger women coming up and doing their thing. But where it might fuck them up is, see, you have more opportunities. She married, got kids. She can't do nothing. But damn, she might be able to see where you at and, oh, okay, well, you can get a man better than what I have. You can do more things. You get what I'm saying? It's usually that where they start comparing.
Yeah.
But like I said, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Is age a really big thing for y'all?
For some women it is. That can be something that makes them jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or for some women, okay, I got kids and you don't. That could be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, does your family say, well, why don't you have kids? Do they look at you in any way that because you don't have kids?
Well, I mean, one thing about me, I don't give a fuck about what people think. You know, with me, especially with me getting this body done. Yeah. Just by you seeing me, you already gonna have certain things in your mind. You're already gonna judge me. Yeah. So because of that, I just be me. You gonna love me or you gonna hate me. Okay. If you give me a chance, most people love me. If you just hate me, it's some type of jealousy or whatever. And it's like, you know, do you?
So when you usually meet men, like, do you already in your mind assume that they're judging you in a way?
I already know everybody that sees me, they judge me. Okay. It's just, are you honest enough to tell me that or not? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And are they usually honest?
No. Okay. Anyone gonna be like, no, I thought you was a, you know what I'm saying, like a real ratchet or like a city girl type. I thought you weren't educated. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what they think. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do you bring it out of them then?
Not really. Like I said, I don't worry about that. So for a person who's just kind of like a shell, like a book, like a empty book, you know, it's easy for you to, okay, I can decorate myself to make myself, you know, appealing. I can control the situation. But me personally, I can't control the situation. So I just be me. I don't worry about that. I don't let that stress me out. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Now, whether you want to judge me or whatever the case, cool.
Yeah. Okay. If you link up with a guy, right, he's cool, the first time y'all have sex is not great, are you gonna give him another shot?
It depends. Like, what kind of link up are we talking about?
Y'all been talking. You know, he's been talking spicy too. Like, yeah, when we get in the bedroom, you're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, y'all link up, boom, boom, and it's not like a 1 minute shit, but you know, it wasn't as great as you imagined what he made you think in your head. You know, are you gonna give him another shot?
There would be some training involved or something. I would have a conversation. Okay. I would have a conversation. Yo, like if it's not working, I'd be like, yo, let me teach you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you down to teach niggas?
Waste
I said you down to teach niggas?
Hell yeah! I don't want you down there doing some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Nah, get up. Hold up. Wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I'm gonna be. Like, I'm trying to figure out what we can do. Okay. Just like if a woman is sucking your dick and it hurt or it don't feel good, you be like, no, let me teach you. You know what I'm saying? Something. Yeah. I mean, you got some people that would go with it, but nah, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Mm-hmm.
So you tell them in that moment, but still it's not good. Is it over?
I would say so.
He's a nice guy. This is a gentle nigga. This is one of the niggas that open doors and shit. But his head game is bad.
No, it ain't over. It's all types of toys. Like, no. Okay. It's all types of toys.
Okay. So you patient.
You can make it work with the right person, because sex isn't just sex. You know what I'm saying?
Why do women say that? Like, I've heard, you know, there's a lot of women that say sex is important, but there's a lot of women who also say sex is not everything. Is that really, like, do y'all really feel like that?
No, because if sex was everything, then, you know, it's pretty much a sex-dominated relationship. No woman wants that. Like, normally, if you serious about this person, you don't just want it to be all about sex. You want it to be other things as well. So if you need help in the bedroom department, like I said, nowadays it's all type of stuff for that. Okay, so
where do you seek the most connection from if sex is not everything? You know, is it in the conversation? Is it in the cuddling? Is it him shopping or buying you things, gifts, material things? Is it in the traveling? Like, you know what I mean? Where do you really connect with a person? Let's say and I'm not saying the sex is bad, if you don't really like look at sex as like a major thing, you know, what do you look at as major in a relationship? You get my question?
Yeah. So what's really major is the emotional connection.
Okay.
Because that's something that you can't have with just everybody. That's like you being your true self without any of the extra shit. Like that person is going to be there for you, with you. Like, you know, you can be crying, you could be whatever. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's an emotional connection.
And what are some things that you do where you can feel like, okay, I'm emotionally connected to the person? You said one was crying. That's one. So if you feel comfortable to cry around this person, then you can obviously say, okay, I'm emotionally connected to this person. What else?
That definitely being yourself, being vulnerable. Like I would say like a partnership type of a thing. I don't know. It's all types of, I'm trying to get into the details, but it's hard to think about. That one's kind of tough. Even just being around that person, just feeling at peace, feeling whole, feeling together. Also, you can sense something. It's another way you would know. Like if they upset and they're going through something, it would upset and affect you because you really care about this person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They bullshit is your bullshit.
Got it. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
At what point do you start telling a guy about your past relationships? Or do you never do that?
No, I definitely do that, but it's something you gotta ask about. I don't just come straight out. Like dudes do that. Dudes, oh, I had this girl, I don't know why. But females, like for me, you gotta ask me. I'm not just gonna tell you about the dudes I had. Yeah.
Okay. In the past, you're not gonna bring it. Even if you are in love with this person, you're not gonna bring that up. They gotta ask.
Yeah, you gotta ask me. It's a conversation.
Okay.
You know, because dudes are real like funny about that shit. You start talking about other dudes that may or may not have been better than them or doing better than them. Hell no.
Stop talking about you was dating a tall ass nigga and he's short nigga.
He's short and he getting his feeling. Why you had to bring him up? Why you talking about him? You still no. That's why I make sure they ask. So you can't bring up no shit. You still thinking about, you still want this person? No.
Yeah. Okay. Has a man ever cried in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. Did you look at him like a bitch?
No.
Okay. You never looked down on him for crying? Okay.
No. I can handle a lot of emotion or whatever the case. That's just me. I'm an empath, so I can sense where you at. You know what I'm saying? And be there, right there with you. So I don't have time to be thinking about, oh, this some pussy shit. No, like you going through some shit, you can open up. You can talk to me. I can help you out.
Okay. Like, have you always been like that, or is it over time you became?
Always been like that. Like if you start crying right now, I'm gonna start crying.
No way.
Yeah, that's like true empath stuff. Like I can feel where you at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your man was crying, you would cry with him.
Yeah, I would be there with him emotionally. We talk through it.
Okay. So is that like some of the best sex to have when both of y'all are crying and emotional?
No, it would be after. So you have that being vulnerable, crying, going through. But after y'all come to the conclusion, after y'all, they're made up and your headspace is good, after y'all done did the cuddling and stuff, then that's some of the best times.
Okay.
Because you're more in sync, you're in tune, you know?
Yeah. Have you ever like forced yourself to become in tune with a man? Like, have you ever tried? Like basically the question is like, do you think it has to happen naturally, or have you ever been in a situation where you're like, I like this guy, but like we're not as in sync and we don't have that emotional connection, and then you have to work hard to get there?
Yeah, so you have to do that with men that are not emotionally available.
Okay. Usually
I don't go for that though, because that's like a red flag. You know, that means you broken. That means some shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? You need to get it fixed. So it all depends on if you want to play Bob the Builder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, basically, essentially, it wouldn't be worth it for you.
Not really, unless there's another dynamic in there.
Okay. But have you been in that situation?
I've been in that before.
Did it work out, or did it go really bad?
I'm still finding out, actually.
You still with the nigga right now?
I'm still finding out, actually.
Okay, so he's not emotionally available.
Not 100%, no.
Okay. But you are the one that's working the hardest to get him there.
Yep.
Okay. Is he trying with you though?
He is trying.
Okay.
He is trying. Like I said, normally that's not something that I would do. But there's a different dynamic to it. It's not just me and him. It's me, him, and his daughter. And we had that bond. You know what I'm saying? We had that love. So now it's like full circle.
Yeah.
Trying to, see if it can work.
Okay. That makes sense. So like you gotta be, what are some of the things that you have to like go out your way to do to try to like get him out of himself? You know what I'm saying?
So there's certain, it's a lot. It's actually a lot into that.
Yeah.
But it's about being vulnerable. There's certain questions, there's certain things that you can do to get a person to try to open up. But if they don't, you always will know. It's like it's a wall. You know what I'm saying? You would feel it, you would know. It's like certain questions, they're not gonna have that conversation, whatever the case.
Okay. And if they say, "Oh, I don't want to have this conversation," do you just immediately just shut down, or do you still persist and pursue?
No. A lot of times you got to look at why they like that though. Like it's not just like you born like that. Usually it's because they went through some hard stuff, some tough stuff. So it's like, can you understand? Can you be there for them? Can you help them out of it? You know what I'm saying?
But like they would have to tell you what they've been through though, right? So does he tell you?
Yeah, he's telling me what he's been through, whatever. That's why I'm still with him. It's not
so
like I'm
okay.
all the way in the dark. It's just for the emotions. Because when men go through things, like, y'all know how to hide your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Just lock it down. So even though you can open up about what happened in your past, that don't mean that you can open up about your raw emotions. Because emotions are a lot. That's how we remember everything, through emotion. Yeah. And how it made us feel. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. I feel like the fact that you at least know what he's been through, like you have somewhere to start from. You know what I mean? Imagine if he was like, I'm not even gonna tell you, like, nah, you don't.
No, if it was that, I can't do it, like at all. Like it'd be like, oh hell no,
Yeah. Okay. Are you in love though?
Not in love.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm in love with his daughter.
Yeah.
Not with him. I love him, but I'm not in love.
Yeah. He knows this?
He knows I'm in love with his daughter.
Okay. Does he think you're in love with him?
That part, I don't know.
Okay. Do y'all have that conversation?
We have.
Okay. Have you ever told a guy that you were in love with him and you wasn't?
Well, you're saying in love. I consider love and in love two different things.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But this is a different question. I'm just asking, have you ever told a guy that you were in love with him and you wasn't?
In love, no. I don't play them games.
Okay. Have you ever told a guy you love him and you didn't?
Yes.
Okay. So you do play some games. So
it's not about playing games. It's about love languages. My love language is not words.
Okay.
So for some people, if that's what you need to hear to feel loved, I have no problem.
Oh, okay.
But my love is not gonna come through words.
Okay. So you got a man, you telling him I love you, but you don't. But you just saying it for him because it makes him feel good. Does he know that?
Sometimes it might, sometimes it might not. I mean, it's all about conversation.
Yeah. So like, do you feel guilty like after that, or do you just like, it is what it is,
It is what it is. For me, like I said, it's different love languages. You know what I'm saying? If I'm showing my love in a different way, but you need to hear it in order to act right or feel that, then you know what I'm saying? It kind of checks and balances to me.
Yeah. Okay. So like, would they have to ask you like, I want you to say you love me, or do you just say like, I know if I say this, it's gonna make him feel real good, so I say, I'm gonna say.
Usually you had a conversation about love language, or you will feel it if like you doing stuff to show you care and you love a person and they don't receive it or they don't feel it, then that's when you have to have that conversation about love language to find out where's the disconnect.
Okay. And then you just start trying things and see
what
works.
And you can try it. Yeah. So me saying I love you, that's one of them things like I'm trying. But I would never say that I'm in love with somebody, because to me that's playing with somebody. I don't think that's cool.
Yeah. Because like, and the reason why I'm bringing up these things is like, the conversation is about, like, does love ever just naturally just happen and people just go like, you know what I mean? And y'all can get rid of one another. Y'all just, like in the movie that you see. Or do some people create their own love? You get what I'm saying?
Love can be created. Yeah. Definitely. But the way that I break it down, the way that, you know, I've kind of been taught in my research or whatever, is like, love is like a spell. You know what I'm saying? Now, two people can cast the same spell on each other at the same time. Cool. But sometimes it's one person casting the spell on the other person. So the person casting it, oh, you cool. You know what I'm saying? But the person you casted it on, they stuck. So when you say it like that, for me, it just makes it easier.
That was deep what you just said right now. Yeah. So do people know when they're casting these spells? I mean, saying I love you, that's kind of like a spell right there, you know?
So there are some people who do that for bad intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for those people, yeah, they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to play a woman and make her fall in love and, you know, take advantage of her, yeah, there are some people who know how to do that shit, seriously.
Yeah.
But for everybody else who's not on no ill intentions, no, it just happens naturally. It can't happen naturally. It can happen artificially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And like, you know, about heartbreak, yeah, is that something that you've dealt with a lot, or, you know, here and there, or never? Because some people cannot stop getting their heart broken. You know, there's some people that fall in love so easily. You get what I'm saying? Like, even I got male friends who any chick they talk to, they will fall in love with. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And then there's some people that people fall in love with them instead. You get what I'm saying? And there are people who fall in love with people. Like, which one are you?
See, I don't know. Like, for me, I've been single for a long time. You know, doing the stripping, being in the industry, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it wasn't about love.
Yeah.
So a lot of my relationships was back when I was younger. And I did get my heart broken. I had to learn. Like I said, I was sitting up there thinking generationally what my mom, my grandma went through was normal. And that stuff was not even good. So I went through a lot just discovering that. Trying to do what I saw them do, recreate it, and see how that turned out. Till I learned that's not the right way.
Yeah. So, I mean, going through the industry, did you build a wall yourself then? So that you don't fall in love with anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just certain parameters, certain things. I wouldn't let it get to anything else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a mindset too. If your mindset is, oh, I'm on making money, I'm about my business, you ain't got time for no relationship. Just seriously.
Okay. And even if you liked the guy, you wouldn't pursue it further.
Even if you like them, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I literally sat down and was like, I'm going to be single. These are the things that I want. And that's what I went after.
Yeah.
Because I had to ask myself, yo, like, do I want a boyfriend, or do I want money, or do I want trips, or do I want, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I made my choice and I got everything that I wanted. So I can't be mad.
Yeah. So you wasn't getting no heartbreaks then?
Hell no.
But you was getting hurt though, no? No hurting.
It was no hurting.
Okay.
When you know what you want and you real with yourself, no. Like I said, I made a list. I want everything on this list. I got everything on my list. There's no hurting. Because I'm not sitting here falling in love. No, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I want you to pay my bills, whatever the case. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting what I want. That's what it is. There's no emotions in this. Yeah. I might care about you. You know, we cool. Some people I know for years. We friends, we cool, whatever. But it's not we lovers, we going to be together. Yeah. I think the biggest part about getting a heart broken is you are led to believe something that's not true. You led to believe, oh, we're going to be together. We're going to have kids. We're going to get married. But when you know for a fact that's not true, there's no problem. There's no falling in love. You can't fall in love with something you know the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you think you're putting yourself in the position right now to get hurt or that heartbreak because of that triangle love thing that you're in?
It could go that way. I don't feel like I'm putting myself in that, because every step of the way, communication is a big part. And I know when I'm being lied to. I know, whatever the case, I know what it is when I'm being led to believe something that's not true. So for me, it's just, I done been through too much to be falling for the same things over and over again. So for me, it's a little bit different. But I think for the average person that don't know or don't have as much experience, it's very easy to get set up and, have your emotions involved. But for me, like, I learned from it.
Yeah. Okay. Bet.